Yo, welcome to another Saturday night of pettiness and fun. We have a special guest joining us tonight, Aaron. Say what's up, Aaron. and we, I did, I did. I am ashamed of I'm ashamed of myself. We are joined again by Jason. Jason is back this week with Marchesa again because Marchesa didn't make any clones last week. I don't think, maybe one. Okay, so we need redemption, and then Kyle is here with another one of his beautiful commanders that we'll get into in a second. All right, so let me go ahead and randomize our order real quick so we can figure out as much as I want to go first. Okay. Excuse the scratching noise. There's a cat using the litter box in here. I decided to wait until immediately when I went on here to poo. They know, they're smart. Yeah. They always know. Okay. Awesome. And then so Jason, you do get to go first. So you are set there. So you can start with your deck intro whenever you want. Yes, I'm terrified of it, but I do love it. And then well, I'll try my best. And then it is exactly what the imposter would say. All right, and then I'm Derik. Welcome everyone, and I'm going to be playing Titania, who is my all-time favorite deck. I don't play it a ton because it can be decently strong, but it's very fun. Yes. Really? Okay, let me try this again. Thank you, Paul. They did. I'm just messing up. Go on. One of y'all talk again. Let's see if this works.
Hello? All right, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Can you hear my wonderful dulcet tones?
Have to wait for the 10-second stream delay from Paul. Sounds good now.
Okay.
He says.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you. A lovely little.
See, this is proof that I'm not a crazy person talking to myself right now. I don't have 4 playmats in a circle. I actually have people here.
Hallelujah.
Hey Nick, how's it going?
All right, so Jason, you can get us started again if you'd like.
You want to do a recap on the introductions?
We'll do a quick recap.
Mm-hmm.
All right. With deck intros, or do you want us to talk about the people first?
Oh, well, yeah, we could do a quick intro of everyone. It's probably a good idea. So, yes, welcome everyone to One More Mana. Y'all heard the spiel before because you did hear me with our special guest, Aaron, who is joining us today. And I'm going to walk into the joke again. Say what's up, Aaron.
What's up, Aaron?
So, okay, yeah, there's me walking in twice. We'll see if I fall for it again. The odds are I will. And then we're also being joined again by Jason, who is bringing back Marchesa for revenge and lots of clones. So Jason, if you want to get us started with a quick rundown of your Marchesa deck.
Right, yes. So I'm going to be playing Marchesa the Black Rose again. The people who have seen it say it's degenerate. I really don't think it's that bad. It's the Reanimator with clones. And as we were going at it earlier, I am not sus. I am not the imposter. There we go.
All lies. Okay, so then I'll jump in. Y'all probably heard it, but yes, this is Titania, my favorite deck ever. I'm just going to be sacrificing all my lands and smacking people with trees, and if whatever happens in the process happens. I have no responsibility. Mother Nature will do her thing. I'm just gonna sit back and let it happen.
Should change Bugis to the Lorax. You speak for the trees.
It's too late. I've been trying to change Bugis for 3 weeks now. I've just accepted the fact that my Wizards account is forever that. And then Kyle.
All right, so I am Cowboy Kyle. You know me from Twitter and the One More Mana streams. I am playing Gyrus tonight. This is probably my strongest deck, which is weird because no one ever plays Gyrus and people think he's a terrible commander. But it's an aggressive Jund Reanimator. So we'll see how it goes.
All right. I guess I'm up now. I am Aaron Radney. I am a fantasy illustrator. You may have seen me rolling around on Twitter, getting into weird conversations and sharing art. Tonight I am playing my Breya deck. Sorry, Ellie of the Veil, this is not my women in STEM version idea we talked about last time, but this is just primarily a artifact combo deck, so we are going to do combo Breya things should we get the opportunity.
All right, then.
Let's do it. And again, just for anyone joining for the first time, this is One More Mana, so you can check us out on Twitter at Mana Squad and on YouTube as One More Mana, and we do deck techs, deck doctors. We have an MTG fan podcast, all types of spicy things, and also recently head over to MTG Muds's channel, and Set and Ken are actually doing voiceover for the most recent video, so y'all got to check out their announcer voices getting debuted.
That was so good. That was so much fun. I watched that earlier. I'm gonna have to. All right, and so while everybody else is doing things, I'm a mulligan that hand.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
I'm keeping. I'm good here.
Yeah, I'm good.
That hand was absolute trash.
7. Ooh.
1 land and no game plan.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that.
That was my first hand. I had to mulligan my first hand, and it was second one, which may or may not be a 5-lander, but I'll take a 5-lander over a 2-lander.
Well, I mean, hey, at least at that point, you know you're like slightly more likely to draw gas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a pretty decent draw spell in my hand, so I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Ooh.
But yeah, like that hand, there was no way I could keep that in good conscience. Oh, don't do this to me! Don't do this to me!
3.
That was me last game on last Marchesa game that I
This is
played, which
keepable.
just so happened to have been on stream. I kept 6 lands thinking I'd draw gas. I didn't draw gas.
All right.
Yeah. I have one of the
Narrative.
best draw spells in the game in my colors in my opening hand, so I'm all right.
All right.
Necropotence. Sorry. I felt something in my throat for a second.
So I'm slightly less bothered by this hand, and knowing these decks, I think I can go ahead and keep this. So.
Okay, so
Okay.
I think we are good to go. Jason, if you want to kick us off.
Of course. All right. So, very standard thing to do. Very beginning of the game. I'm going to draw a card because it is multiplayer Magic. Fantastic. I'm going to start off by playing this Magic card face down. No, I'm kidding. It's an Exotic Fortress.
He's played
And
his
I'm gonna
trap card. I'm gonna
See,
try.
don't. See, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't give me flashbacks like that. I got you got trauma going on over there, man.
I'm going to tap it and play Dark Magician in attack mode.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna.
2,500 attack on turn 1.
Hey, don't forget to sack your creatures now. I'm gonna play a Dryad Arbor, and I will pass.
Oh, that means it's me.
Yes.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, that's awesome. We're going to play a Savage Lands tapped and be done.
Okay. I will draw. Okay, that's a little bit better. We're gonna go ahead and put out a Mystic Monastery. Pass the turn.
Ooh.
Sounds good. I will draw again. I'm gonna play a Phyrexian Tower. I'm going to tap 2 and play myself here a Arcane Signet. Pass the turn.
Broken.
Okay.
Broken. I'm gonna untap, and in Holiday Spirit, I'll play a Snow-Covered Forest. And then I'm gonna attack Ken. Oh wait, crap. Okay, that's always my
I'll
turn.
take damage.
Yeah, Ken, we're sorry you're not here tonight, so we can't throw that.
Like, it's just a reflex. The first attack always goes at Ken. Like, I don't even. Kyle, yeah, I guess
I
I'll.
know.
Kyle, I'll poke you. You're the only K name here, Kyle. Take 1.
Okay, I'll take it.
And then that is my turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. We're gonna play a basic mount or a snow-covered basic mountain for the turn,
Ooh.
and we are gonna go ahead and escape or play a Croxa,
Oh.
Titan of Death's Hunger.
Okay, so that's how we doing things up in here tonight.
I told you guys this was aggressive value reanimator. Turn
So-
2 Croxa, go.
All right.
Crux,
Everyone is that-
discards a card.
Yeah.
So everyone discards a card. Let me go ahead and take a look at this because I don't play that degenerate standard nonsense, so I don't know what Croxa does.
Thank you. I'm
Okay.
on board with you. I don't know Croc. I built a deck around it. I don't remember what it does though.
Okay. So if we discard a non-land card, we lose 3 life.
I think it's the opposite. If you discard a land, you lose 3 life.
Ah. Okay. All right.
So
Oh.
it's the choice of a land and 3 life, or
Okay.
a non-land card.
Yeah. I'm gonna discard a blast zone and lose 3 life.
I will be discarding a Baleful Strix, and I will not lose 3 life.
I'm not happy about it, but I guess I'll discard a Muddle the Mixture.
Ooh.
Okay. Aaron, when you're ready.
All right, my turn. I'll untap, upkeep, draw a card. All right, let's go ahead and get an island out there. Oh, okay. How greedy do I want to be here?
Oh,
Always
extra greedy. No question.
Greedy as well.
No, I think you know what? I think we're okay. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pass.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna untap. Draw. I'm gonna play myself a Inkmoth Nexus.
All
Okay.
right. All right.
And then I am going to tap 4 mana. And I will play myself a Solemn Simulacrum. I hate this art, but it's full art, so I have to use it.
Okay.
I'll be searching for a basic island, and I will pass the turn off of that.
Sad robot.
I don't mind the Silver Surfer art.
I'm gonna untap.
It's alright.
See, I do see that infect on your table, and it does make me happy.
I'm glad to make you happy, my friend. Always.
I'm just keeping my eye on it. I know it's there. I'm just waiting for it. I'm gonna play a land, and then I'm gonna tap 2 to go ahead and cast a Sylvan Scrying. So I'm just gonna go search for land, put it into my hand. I'll do that after my turn. But for right now, I will move to combat, and I'm gonna go say hi to Aaron for 1.
I see how it is. You invite me on the stream, and then you just attack me. I'm feeling.
I am poking everyone. That's how I picture it. Dryad Arbor just got 1 little branch for 1 damage, and just that poke.
All right.
And then
Okay, I take the 1.
I will reveal the land, and I will pass.
All
What
right.
was the land that you revealed?
I'm looking. Sorry.
Okay.
I will
Okay.
find it.
My bad.
You're bueno.
What do we want to do here? I think we're going to go ahead and shock
Okay.
for a Stomping Ground and play this Dawn Treader Elk, which is a rampant growth of
Yep.
legs.
Yes, indeed, it is.
Sounds good.
I am done.
I got
And
a
if you guys
command
don't
beacon. by the
mind,
way.
You guys okay if I shortcut and just put a land, basic land underneath Dawn Treader Elk
Yeah.
and get it at the end of Derik's turn?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
That's fine.
Okay, so you know what? Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. I'm gonna put out a Arcane Sanctum. Then
Okay.
we're gonna tap for blue, and we're gonna tap for a red here from my monastery. Let's get a Dockside Extortionist on the board.
Oh.
Ooh.
So I will
That
get.
is-
So I'll get 2 treasures. Are there any enchantments out? Nope. No
Nope.
other artifacts or enchantments. So just 2 measly treasures. I kind of wanted to wait till I could get more value off that, but I can see how things are going already.
Yeah, Marchesa's ramping pretty hard right now.
I'm just doing me things. I don't know what you're talking about.
That
was
sounds
your turn, correct?
off. I'm sorry. That does not sound believable. You're failing. As a DM, like you have failed your.
I was an electrical, bro. You know the little task where you gotta press the button when it's spinning around? Yeah, that thing kills me. I'm really bad at timing. So all right. I'm gonna draw. And great. This is not where I wanted to go with this. How do? All right, I'm gonna start by tapping 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mhm. Okay.
Let's do 4 this way, actually.
Mhm.
Right, and I'm going to go ahead and cast myself a Clever Impersonator. Any responses?
I was just about to say it. I'm waiting for there to be 7 of those sad robots.
I will
Nope.
get my
No,
horse.
no response from
responses.
me. No response from me.
All right, I'm gonna have it come in as a copy of Dockside Extortionist.
Oh, or that.
Well, hold on a moment. I want to see something here. Your opponent's control. Oh, but I have 3 treasures. So yeah, I've got 2 treasures. So you get 2. You get 2 things.
I will make 2 treasures.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and find Grenzo is treasures or something. Good enough. All right, yeah, and that's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess, right?
That's your turn.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, I don't like all this. I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna play that command beacon that I just got. And I need to do some thinking here. I got 4 mana. This is not the type of start. Not the type of start that I needed.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that from the green deck.
Yeah, which is
So
weird.
someone's in the chat saying, "Oh no, they're gone." I think I don't know. Hey gamers, but not in the good way.
Or this
I'm just
isn't the best
evening,
way.
and that's all.
This isn't
I'm
the
fairly
best
certain
way.
that's great, but I'm not sure.
With hey with as many Ys as possible right back at you.
Yeah, exactly. 5 times as many Ys.
You're right.
Hey, folks in the chat, hope you're having fun tonight. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us.
I agree. That is the best way possible. Let me see.
Hold on, let me get my G Fuel.
Or what are we? The command zone?
Command zone.
I am struggling here. I think I'm just gonna pass the turn. This is sad.
Oh no.
No.
Are we on the struggle bus over there with Titania?
I am very
Is Titania on the
heavily.
struggle bus?
I am sitting front row on the struggle bus right now.
All right, we are gonna play Dragon Skull Summit, and we're gonna go right into our Gyrus for 5.
Yep. I'm in danger.
Sorry, what did you do?
I am done.
What does Gyrus do? I'm sorry.
When Gyrus attacks, I can exile a creature card from my graveyard with power less than Gyrus's, make a token of that creature that's attacking, exile that token at end of combat.
And he is a. How does he work? Does he have +1/+1 counters, or is he a
Yes.
5/5 base?
He is a Hydra.
Okay, so he's a 0/0 currently with 5 counters.
Correct.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, it's one of those like as much mana is spent to cast him type like.
Ah, he's one of those. Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, he also doesn't like commander tax doesn't really bother him either.
Yeah,
No,
I
he
just
Because it just
gobbles
makes him
that up.
bigger.
Yep. It is a really well worded commander.
Okay, so I've untapped and now I'm thinking through my position here because Gyrus being out scares me. He's a scary fella.
He wakes up corpses.
It's all the heads.
Yeah.
You don't know where to look.
Yeah, that's I'm not gonna say that's not part of it. I'm not gonna say that's not part of the problem here. Okay. All right. So, question becomes, how do we deal with this nonsense now? All right. So, first things we're gonna do, we're gonna play a land because that's important. Lands are important.
Agreed.
You know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and black, blue, white, red. Let's bring out the girl.
Okay.
Ooh.
Right.
So let's have 2 Thoppity Thops.
I can hear their wings beating from here.
Fantastic. That's what we like to hear. Yeah, that's all that's going to happen from me at the moment. Just a little bit of setup past the turn.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I suppose I'm not going to do anything on end step. I will untap, and I'm going to draw for turn. That is not what I wanted to see, but that'll work, I suppose. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't need that anymore. That's going to be black, blue, colorless.
Oh, no.
Something. More importantly, 6 mana. I'm going to be running out the boy, Marchesa the Unhallowed.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I saw that coming.
So, I do want to respond, I think.
Sure, go ahead. I am
Oof.
casting Marchesa.
Yeah, I don't like that. That is my initial response.
Okay.
So that's the one that gives all non-humans undying.
Yeah, +1/+1 and undying.
Okay, yeah, that sad robot needs to go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap 4.
Okay.
And I'm actually gonna just hard cast a Force of Vigor.
Okay.
I'm gonna blow up Breya and I'm gonna blow up your sad robot.
All right.
Hmm.
I guess responses.
Yeah, responses. I'm just thinking here. You're gonna blow up Breya, huh?
Yeah, there's just, I mean, honestly, there's just no other good choice. Everything else is a treasure or a mana rock.
Well, hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. You're
That's
dealing
right, Grace,
with
with
you're
this
dealing
big
with some,
mana energy here.
You're dealing with
Sorry,
some
go ahead.
mana. You're dealing with some mana issues. Setting back the Marchesa player on their mana rocks is a valid play. I'm just pointing that out. Breya ain't done shit to you.
That is very true. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, Breya is one of those cards that one of my things is kind of just kill it, and I don't have to think too hard to figure out what's going on with it.
I think that's correct. It's correct. You
If
kill
I'm
it
being
by its
honest.
own, you know?
If I'm being
I
honest.
think killing the Breya is a much better target than Arcane Signet.
All right. If Breya's going, Breya's going.
Yeah.
She's gonna go back to the command zone.
And then the sad robot too.
Okay, Sad Robot dies. I
He
will
does
draw a
still get
card.
to draw a card.
Yes. Okay. But at least it's not
Cool.
a never-ending loop of sad robot deaths.
That is correct.
For now.
For now.
And then yeah,
Then
Chaos comes in?
resolves, unfortunately. Yeah.
my chaos does resolve. Good. And then from here, I am going to tap Phyrexian Tower, sacrificing my Clever Impersonator for 2 black mana. And Undying will trigger, and it will come back any responses as it enters the battlefield.
Nothing I can really do about it, unfortunately.
All right,
Yeah.
I will have it come back in Undying with a +1/+1 counter as a copy of my friend Dockside Extortionist and make
Yeah, saw
myself
that
4
coming.
treasures.
Mhm.
That
And I'm
is.
currently floating 2 black. I will use 2 of those treasures for 2 mana to cast Marchesa the Black Rose.
Mhm.
And then I will use 2 more of those treasures for 2 red mana
Mhm.
and cast myself a Goblin Bombardment.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I messed up.
And then I am going to sacrifice my Clever Impersonator
Oh no.
for 2 Goblin Bombardment, and I'll deal 1 damage to your Dryad Arbor.
That was unnecessary.
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
No. Okay.
I'll shoot it. I'm actually going to shoot it at my face. I'll put myself down to 39. You can keep your Dryad Arbor.
Well, gracias.
I just had to scare you for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
To show me you meant business.
Yeah. You don't just force a vigor me and expect me not to just react. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I'm going to shoot my face for 1, bring myself down to 39.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll move to my end step, and I'll have Clever Impersonator come back as another copy of my dear friend, the
Oh my god.
Dockside Extortionist.
Woo.
And I will have 4 treasures once again.
I'm scared.
And from there, I will pass the turn.
Oh, I will. Whew. I peed myself a little bit in response.
That was a lot.
Yeah,
That was a lot.
Girl Dig Energy in the chat. Yeah, I think what he just did is referred to as a metric butt ton of mana. If you want to use
I
scientific
do
terms.
things. This deck does things. It's
Okay, let me
So
untap
so
it.
like I love clone decks because they have this kind of ability. They have the ability to take all of the best things that are going on at the table and just exploit the ever living crap out of it.
Well, that's the scariest thing about this Marchesa deck. As someone who plays against it too much, is if you play a good card, you're gonna end up regretting it somehow. You have to play useless little creatures and hope that they end up doing things in with synergies, because otherwise, it's scary.
So what you're saying is I should have played my Marin deck. There are no good creatures in that deck.
Yeah,
I
we
can't
might. Oof. So I'm just gonna play a snow covered forest. Finally, I'm gonna cast something. I'm gonna tap 5 to cast my Titania. I'm gonna go ahead and bring back the Blast Zone from the graveyard,
Alright.
which will enter with the charge counter. And that's all I got. That's my turn.
All right. Untap. What are we gonna do? Upkeep. We're gonna draw a card. It's not what we wanted to see. All right. We're gonna go ahead and play this Kessig Wolf Run for the turn.
Mhm.
Just put this green and red mana over with this Kessig Wolf Run for no apparent reason.
Mhm.
We're gonna enter combat.
Mhm.
Any responses to combat? If we're gonna, no.
No response
it's on
from me.
attack, correct?
What?
Is it on attack?
It's on attack.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to come at you, Jason, and I'm going to bring a Dawn Trotter elk along for the party.
Okay, so the Dawn Shredder Elk is how big? I'm sorry.
It's a 2/2.
Yeah, it's a 2/2.
It's a 2/2, and the Gyrus is a 5/5.
That is correct.
And if I remember correctly, Keswick Wolf Run gives +X, and does it give trample as well?
Plus X plus O and trample.
+X +O and trample. Gotcha. Sounds good. I'm just gonna go ahead and let's see here. How much can you boost for?
I could boost for 3.
You can boost for 3 total. So Gyrus can become an 8/5, and the Dawn Shredder at most becomes a 5/1.
5/2.
5/2. It's a 2/2.
Yeah,
It's a 2/2.
Gotcha. My bad.
Rudolph is coming for you, Jason. Watch out.
This is
He
Donner.
is,
Thank you
he
very
is.
much.
Oh, okay, my bad. Daughter lives in Innistrad. I forgot. I got that mixed up.
Donner is also one of the assholes, so that works.
See?
That's
He's one of the jerk ones who wouldn't let Rudolph play. So.
I gotta catch up on my reindeer lore. I'm
So
lacking.
one of my favorite things about the Rudolph story is the dark interpretation for Rudolph, which is that your abilities will be downplayed until they are seen as beneficial to the group.
Ooh.
That's the dark lesson that Rudolph is that some people take away from Rudolph, which I find hilarious on some level.
All right. So
I'm just loving this,
I-
like, you know how they have all the dark fairy tales, but like the dark Christmas stories instead.
Mhm.
That would just
So
be
what
a
I'm gonna
wonderful
do-
retelling.
in response to your attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sacrifice my clever impersonator, my dockside extortionist, 2 goblin bombardment, and shoot your Dawn Treader Elk for 1.
Okay.
And it'll come back immediately, as Marchesa does. It is now a 2/3. And then I will make 4 more treasures. And then I will sack it again to Clever Impersonator. Or no, sorry, to the Goblin Bombardment.
Yeah,
and I'll shoot your Dawn Treader Elk again. One more time.
I will sacrifice it to go get a basic land.
Sounds good. And then I will declare no blocks on the Gyrus.
Okay. 5 damage is fine.
I will go ahead and take 5.
We're going to go ahead and get a basic forest. We're going to tap these 2 lands that I kept over here for no reason and play a Sylvan Library.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I am going to finish shuffling and be done.
All right. Untap.
Okay. On your end step, Clever Impersonator comes back because of Marchesa. My bad. Because it had a +1/+1 counter.
Okay.
And I will make myself 5 treasures this time because you played a Sylvan Library.
Yep.
Okay. This. Can we all agree this is a little out of control?
Yeah.
Why do you think I attacked him?
So nobody's gonna be upset if I try to do something about that, right?
No. You do your
All
thing.
right.
I'm not coming your way.
I did the equivalent of doing something about it by attacking him for 5.
There we go. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Yeah, I have to use all of it in order to pull this off. So we're gonna go to combat.
Okay.
We are gonna swing 2 Thoppity Thops at Jason here.
Thoppity Thops go through. I have
Okay.
no qualms about that. That's 2 1/1s coming at me, right?
Yep, 2 1/1s to your face.
Okay. Is anything happening before damage?
Nothing on my end. I'm just swinging in. I'm just swinging in.
I will take 2 damage.
Okay. Second main phase. We're gonna tap, and I'm gonna sacrifice 1 treasure, so I go down to 1. I'm gonna sacrifice that treasure for white and use my Mystic Monastery for white to try to cast Fumigate.
Destroying all creatures.
Destroying all creatures and gaining me life for each one. 1 life for each creature destroyed this way.
I do have responses to that.
Okay.
I am going to once again sack my Clever Impersonator.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to come back because it's Marchesa. Because of Marchesa.
Mm-hmm.
And then
in response to you declaring the sacrifice,
Sure.
I'm going to sacrifice another
Wait,
treasure.
I mean, it's already gone.
Oh.
Sure.
Oh, I'm sacrificing my last treasure to
Okay,
add
before
a
it comes in.
Yeah, to add a red mana to my mana pool so you get fewer artifacts. So you get fewer artifacts to pull from.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll get 4, no 3 this time.
Yeah.
More importantly, it comes back in.
Well, you get. I've only got 2 artifacts on.
He
my
has
side.
a Sylvan
He's got the
library.
enchantment over there. That's right. All right.
Yeah, so I get 3.
Mhm.
Puts me to that, and then do I want to do it again? I'm shooting something for 1. All creatures are dying, so I may as well shoot you in the face for 1, Aaron.
Figures.
Yeah.
Also, I do agree, Girl Dick Energy, the villain status. They need to add that to get the Monarch. They need to have the villain instead, where like if you attack that player, you draw a card. We're just gonna make that up and start it now. Okay, everybody that attacks Jason draws a card.
Actually,
sorry,
sorry. Instead of
2 turns ago?
the 3 treasures for the Dockside Extortionist, I'm gonna have it come in as a copy of Marchesa with a +1/+1 counter.
Oh.
And then Marchesa will die due to the legend rule, the original one. And then your Fumigate will go through.
All right. So 1, 2, 3 life for my stuff dying.
I have 2 creatures dying, and I will get a 5/3 because the Dryad Arbor dies.
Okay.
Actually, that didn't matter. I messed that up anyway. It doesn't matter. These will both die. And I'm gonna put Marchesa in the command zone. I messed that up. I should have kept it as a Dockside. I forgot it died. That was stupid.
All right. So I get to gain 3 from me, 1 from Kyle.
Wait.
2.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to remember the fact that there's going to be interactions because if I have 2 Marcheses, when one dies, it comes back at the others I'm dying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. I'm not gonna worry about it. Forget it. This is too much work.
Okay.
Wait.
So how many of your creatures died? Just so I can get a reminder.
I got 2.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, and Jason, how many of your creatures died?
I had 2 because I'm trying to remember something real quick. Yeah, that does actually matter. I'm sorry. This is so much thinking. I haven't played this in a while.
It's all good. It's all good.
Thinking is
Yeah, so
strictly forbidden.
Marchesa does come back because of Undying, correct? And
Well, no, Marchesa.
the others.
Okay, yeah. Well, hang on a moment because I need a reminder of Marchesa. I actually used one.
Hmm?
I use one myself, and I've never had, but I don't have the ability. Whenever a
What is your question, Jason?
So no, I'm fairly certain I'm doing this correctly. So when he comes back, because they both have Undying, right? So one of them, this one will die and come back because it's given Undying by the other Marchesa. Legend rule still applies. I still have to sack one, but it comes back with a +1/+1 counter, so it will die. But more importantly, it died with a +1/+1 counter, so Marchesa sees it. So it comes back at the end step. That's what I was trying to get at.
Okay.
And then the Fumigate goes through, and then these both die. But the Clever Impersonator also comes back at the end step.
Well, no, it
That's
says
what I was trying
it says other non-human creatures. Yeah, because you have the second one.
I had 2 of them. Yeah, exactly.
+1/+1.
This was the end game I was trying to reach. We're in the end game now.
Thanos.
So do you just have infinite damage then?
No. They just come back at the end step.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, he
they
can't
don't
have
come back
infinite
indefinitely.
damage
Well,
because
one of them comes back. Well, they both come back, but one's gone for good.
Sorry, what?
Well, they come back. But you only get to keep one.
Well, this Clever Impersonator comes back as Clever Impersonator. I can never copy anything.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul, I very much agree.
Healthy dose of
Dragons
dragons.
Well, so you guys can figure that out. I'm just going to use that red mana that I floated to go ahead and play my Goblin Welder.
Solid plan.
And yeah, I'm going to have to pass because I had to use all my mana to deal with that, and it may not have even dealt with it very well.
This deck is kind of sticky. I'm sorry. It does its thing.
Again, I have a deck that does something similar, so I get it.
Yeah. So on your end step, Marchesa does come back. And Clever Impersonator, before it comes back in, I'm going to pay 1 mana of my treasures, and I will animate my Ink Moth Nexus.
Mm-hmm.
And I will turn Clever Impersonator into a copy of that Ink Moth Nexus, so it becomes a land.
okay.
And then I will
I
move
just
to.
can't.
No, it's
Oh
your
my
turn.
gosh.
There's
Camera
so much
shy
mana.
again. Goodness. All right.
So much mana.
So much. And I can't get anything moving.
I got a 5/3.
Yes, you do.
Woo. Guys, if we
Alright,
all
so-
attack him next turn, we can do like 6 damage.
Oh, don't worry. We'll do something.
I'm gonna draw.
Yeah.
And that'll do it. I'm gonna start by paying 6 mana, going down to 6 charges. I will play Marchesa, the Black Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will pay 2 more of this mana. I'm going to play a pair of Lightning Greaves,
Yep.
and I'm going to equip Marchesa with my Lightning Greaves.
Makes sense.
Sweet.
And then I am going to pay 2 more mana and animate both of my Inkmoth Nexuses.
Okay.
And then I will be heading to combat.
Yes.
Seems like a thing to do.
I am going to swing everything at the person with the highest health because dethrone.
Nope, makes sense.
But you're not going to die, I don't think.
Not even close. So I'll take 2 poison.
6 poison, actually.
Ooh.
Because
Oh,
Marchesa
okay.
gives all
Marchesa bumps it
non-humans
up.
+1/+1. Yes.
So hold on. So so are those? I thought the ink moths were 1/1s.
Yes.
They are, and then they get an anthem from Macias, and they get a counter from Marchesa.
Yes.
Oh, they get it when they swing. Okay.
Yeah.
So 6 poison.
Yeah, that got a little bit scarier.
Yes. A little bit scarier.
I agree.
And then you take 10 from like actual damage.
Casually.
Yep.
Yeah. Nothing too insane.
Not at all.
Okay.
And then second main, I guess I will swing for the fences. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and cast myself. Just kidding. Do I do it?
Do it.
Do I-
Do it.
Do it.
What are we
Do
doing if
it.
we're not going for it, right?
Do it now.
Exactly.
I guess I will be sacrificing Marchesa to the Phyrexian Tower
Okay.
for a total of 7 mana instead,
Mm-hmm.
and cast myself a Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh.
Oh.
That's a thing.
Now you're
That's
officially
dope.
in villain status. Before you were just like basically the villain. Now you're officially.
I am the God Villain. And I can make people discard, but I'm not Croxa. I'm not mean. I'm kind of
I
mean.
am.
I'm gonna +2, and I'm going to target. Who's got the best creatures?
I have like 8 creatures.
I know you're. I'm not targeting you because your land stuff is unhelpful to
Mhm.
me. I guess I'm gonna target Kyle.
Yep.
Kyle, you're gonna exile cards from the top of your library to hit a non-land, and I will cast it.
It is a
Jump.
Shriek Maw.
That is junk. But I will
No, it's
cast.
Value Reanimator. What do you
it's
want?
black. It's not junk.
True.
It's part of a junk deck. So yeah, I will cast it for its full cost, obviously, so I get to keep it. And I guess I'll just target the Goblin Welder. I'm sorry. It's the only other creature on the board.
Ooh. Yeah, girl deck energy, send help.
Well, hold on a moment. Isn't the nah, fuck it. Nah, I'm not gonna even bother trying to politic to redirect that.
Was there anything on the board? I guess the elemental.
I got no
does it.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
My token
But
is.
You know
no,
what?
you made your decision.
This is correct. I'm sorry.
Is that your turn?
No, you're not.
Yeah, and then Marchesa comes back on my end step. I will also be re-equipping Lightning Greaves to
Can-
Macias.
Okay. I was about to say you can't equip.
Yeah.
Let's say you can't equip it to Marchesa there.
Alright.
No worries, no worries.
Untap. Oh gosh.
Just
so
checking.
guys.
So, Derek.
Yes.
We agreed before this stream started that we were going to go ahead and roast the man who is not here.
Yes.
So I don't know. Is that a thing? Is that a thing that Ken would have tried to do? Was try to equip the lightning grooves in the end step?
Yes, but the lightning greaves would have been upside down.
True.
Because
And
he,
they would be
because,
attached to Marchesa if it were him.
because he is a man who truly likes to see the world burn.
Right.
That is a man more dedicated to tilting people than I've ever seen, and I respect it so much. He will find a way, and maybe it's just me because I'm easily tilted, but
Mm-hmm.
he will find a way. And
Okay.
I mean, the best thing about playing against him is I can blame all my misplays on being tilted on things, not just me not knowing how to play Magic. It's great. I always have a reason.
There you go. All right. So what have you got for us?
Ooh, yeah, that. I am gonna just kind of play a Hail Mary here and see if I can do anything.
There's a God Pharaoh on the board. I think that's I think
Yeah.
Hail Marys are where we are at this stage.
So I'm gonna play a Scorched Ruins as my land for a turn, and I'll sack the Blast Zone and the Snow-Covered Forest. And then I'm gonna go ahead and tap 4, and then 5, 6, and I'm going to cast a Rishkar's Expertise.
All right, we gotta try to get something
So
moving.
yeah, just fishing. So I can go ahead and draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Then something 5 mana or less.
Yeah, and then I can cast something 5 mana or less from my hand. That's actually interesting. I don't know what. That doesn't help. This is kind of a crappy selection of cards, but I think my best bet might honestly be to try to set Jason back on mana.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and cast my Exploration for free.
Okay.
Then I'll go ahead and for my second land for the turn, I'm going to play a Wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, because if he can poison me less, I would greatly appreciate that.
That's my only thought, is that like we could slowly end, because that land itself, it's not indestructible or anything, Blink Moth, right?
No, it's not.
Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to just Wasteland the original Blink Moth Nexus.
That's fine.
Or Ink Moth, sorry, Ink Moth. I should know that, but we'll go ahead and do that. And then
I should have left mana up. That wasn't my bad.
And then I'm going to move to combat and swing my Elemental over at Nikki B.
Nicol Bolas, and it's a 5/3, correct?
Yes.
I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and block with this Shriek Maw.
I will go ahead and give it trample.
Let's see here. It's a 5/3,
And now it's a 5/3 trample.
but my Shriek Maw is currently a 4/3. You know what? I'm just gonna sacrifice it to I'm gonna sacrifice it to Goblin Bombardment, and it'll come back and destroy your Elemental because of Marchesa. I'm done playing games.
Wait, you were playing games at one point?
Yeah.
When did that happen? I don't recall any games being played. Then I'm just gonna sit here in sadness and pass. Kyle, save us.
Nikki B's chilling, brother. You don't touch him.
I remember
you, Kyle.
Oh man, I'm kicking myself right now. Oh my god.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take 8. I don't know what these cards are. I don't really care.
Go out on your own terms and don't let anybody have like higher life than he does.
All right.
You just draw your last pathetic card, Yugi. Yugi.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What the
girl dick
cast
energy.
pathetic cards, Gryba?
Oh, girl dick energy. Good one.
Oh my gosh. Yes, thank you for at least providing us comedic relief as we are being spanked very violently right now.
I'm gonna
I
main
did not
phase
consent
Sudden
to this.
Reclamation.
Okay.
Good.
Yep.
Main phase Sudden Reclamation. Put the top 4 in my graveyard, and then put a creature and a land from graveyard to hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
I might hit with that at the end, Paul.
Cinderglade, Swamp, Trophy, and a Thrashing Brontodon. I will put a Brontodon in my hand and a Cinderglade.
Solid.
I will play the Cinderglade.
Nice.
I will play the Brontodon.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will blow up Bombardment.
Yes.
Okay.
In
That
response,
helps.
No.
Sure, whatever.
I'm going to sacrifice my Shriek Maw. And I will
My
shoot
Shriek Maw.
your Shriek Maw, yes. And I'll shoot you for 1 in the face.
Sure.
And
Does it get to go to my
Goblin
graveyard yet?
will die. It will go to your graveyard at the moment, yes.
Okay, cool.
At the moment.
Do you pass your turn?
Yeah, I'm done.
It leaves your graveyard because Marchesa saw it die.
Does it even work from your graveyard?
It's any creature I currently control that dies with a +1/+1 counter.
Okay, that's something. That's something I can do something with. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and play a Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth.
Urberg.
Irmaberg. Let's go ahead. Oh, I really dislike having to do it this way. Let's go ahead and tap for... Does that work? Yeah, why not? Let's go with... Word of Invention for 0.
Ooh.
Okay.
This is probably not the right line.
I'm very excited. This is one of my favorite things. Is I love watching Breya decks. 'Cause they're just it's so many like weird play lines you can get through.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do Seed of the Synod.
Okay.
Huh.
Because I needed another land.
That's
and
fair.
it absolutely needed to be blue for this to work. And I
Is that
really
an
wanted
Urborg, by the way? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, what?
Did you play an Urborg at some point?
Yes, I just
That's good to
played that
know.
this turn. That was my land for the turn.
That's good to know.
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd say that. And as I said, I don't like this, but we're going to tap 3, and we're going to do Thirst for Knowledge.
Okay.
So I get to draw 3 cards, and then I have to discard 2 if I can't discard an artifact. Oh, that hurts. 2 lands. Pass the turn.
Oof. Okay. Some setup though.
I am going to untap.
On a positive note, Jason's finally under like 30 mana.
Only for a turn, and it was like 15.
True.
It was more like 20 mana, but like 30 mana was a bit pushing it. Let's be real here.
200.
200.
Yes, GDE for 0, and you have no idea how painful I found that to have to do that.
All right, I'm gonna draw for.
I really wanted a blue mana to be drawn, and I just didn't get it.
You guys were so close.
Okay, if you don't want to be considered the villain, you might want to stop talking of like one.
So close.
Straight out of.
You don't understand.
Straight out of the anime villain like condescension speech playbook.
He just got a Yu-Gi-Oh script off to the side, and he's just reading Seto Kaiba lines.
Oh yeah, as Paul was saying, Nandeyo back. Okay, sorry. +2. I'm gonna be stealing cards off the top of Aaron's deck this time. Let me see a non-land.
Okay. So do I go until I get a non-land? Is that how this
You
works?
exile cards until you hit a non-land, and I cast the first one for free.
Okay. So you can have a Boros Signet if you like.
I'll take it. Good enough.
And this
That
stays,
is mana.
This stays in exile.
Mm.
Yes. Boros Signet. That is mana that I was looking for. I
Mhm.
appreciate it.
Just staple it to your arcane signet.
Yeah, exactly. Arcane Signet now taps for 2. I'm going to tap my Phyrexian Tower. And I'm going to sacrifice my Machias to that.
Okay.
For 2 mana.
Yep.
And I realize...
That'll just come back.
Yes, it does come back. I'm going to put it off to the side. I am going to go ahead and tap 2 mana this way for... I'm at 4 mana? No, I'm just going to use the 2 mana that I got, the 2 black. I'm going to cast an Altar of Dementia. That's what I meant by so close.
Uh-huh.
The sack outlet is back, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. That happened.
Okay.
And then...
Yep,
Let me
we're in
think.
danger. Rip all of our libraries.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, he can mill me all day. I could use cards in my graveyard right now.
This is true. It's true. He
I
could.
play a Kozilek, so I'm good.
Who's at the most life right now? It's Derik.
I don't know what you're talking
Derik.
about.
I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to play myself a Blood Artist.
Oh no.
Oh, like I'm mad, but I can't be mad.
I'm gonna go ahead and equip Marchesa with the Lightning Greaves, as the saying goes.
What's the
And
saying? Wait, okay.
That's a good question.
We need
It's
to
a
make up
really
a
a great
saying
question.
for
I
Lightning
don't know
Greaves
what
and
the saying
Marchesa.
I'm gonna go ahead and attack you with the Marchesa and the Shriek Maw.
Okay, so that is how much total damage?
That's me for 8 damage.
Bam, down to 29.
Not gonna lie, Jason. If I didn't have a Marin Aristocrats deck already, I would be seriously considering building a Marchesa deck right now. Seeing this,
It's a lot of fun. I built this deck and I still built Marin.
You're a monster.
It's specifically that my Marin deck is an Aristocrats deck. If it was more of a full-on Reanimator, I might think differently.
That's fair. Yeah. I like to play from a land down under. So
Hello, Remy.
I'm gonna yes, thank you. You got the reference. I'm gonna bring back the Marchesa on my end step, and I'm gonna call it a day from there.
Okay, I'm gonna untap, and I will draw. All right, so let's see how we're gonna do this. I have 1, 2, 6, 7 mana available. So this is actually interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tap the Scorched Ruins for 4, and then 5, and I'm gonna float 2 mana.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast a Ramanop Excavator.
Okay.
I'm gonna wasteland your Phyrexian Tower, Jason, and your Exotic Orchard.
Sure.
And then I will have 2 mana floating, and then I'm gonna go 3, 4, and I'm going to cast a Temp with Discovery.
I guess it goes around.
Yeah, so it starts with Kyle and then goes in the circle.
This is normally the wrong choice, but there's an arch enemy at the table. Sure,
Yep.
why not? I'll get a land.
Okay.
As will I.
Okay, so I got 3, and then am I getting a 4th?
What can you do with 4 lands? Will I have any lands left afterwards? Is the real question.
That is the question. Will it matter?
That's a great question. You know what? I'm gonna say pass. Go ahead. I'm not getting one.
Okay, so I just get 3. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna get.
I think it's 1.
And can we get any kind of land? Is the
Yeah,
question.
any land, and it comes in untapped.
Land, untapped. I think I'm just gonna get myself a command tower.
And so, quick question, Jason: that Clever Impersonator is a land, it's a creature. What's going on with that?
It's currently a land. It can become a creature if I pay mana into it.
Okay. So I'm gonna get a Scavenger Grounds,
Okay.
a Strip Mine,
Okay.
and a Gaia's Cradle.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a Bajuka Bog, and we all know where that's going.
Okay.
So yeah, you had the same exact thought as I. That's why I grabbed the Scavenger Grounds. I was like, that's my only hope is to find some graveyard hate, and then with the Strip Mine effects in addition. Okay, and then let me see if I want to cast anything else. I may end up just leaving the Scavenger Grounds open to see exactly what's gonna happen.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I'm looking at my hand. I have poop in here, so I'm gonna stick with that play plan. And I will pass the turn.
Sounds good.
Okay, untap.
I get to untap, Aaron. Excuse me,
I'm
still
sorry.
here.
I completely lost the turn order. My bad. So
I'm not dead yet.
I would certainly hope not. We still need you at the moment.
Let's look at these top 3 cards. Figure out what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep 2 of them. Put 1 back. Take 4 damage.
Yes, library is. I mean, it's always good, but it's really good against Marchesa. Oh, yes, it's an altar sleeve, and it is beautiful. Altar sleeves are the best. Oh, it's not very clear. How do I focus?
Is that what we're doing? Are we showing off cradles right now?
Oh, somebody asked to see the cradle up close.
Yeah, I know. I saw. That's
And
why I was
it's-
like,
oh.
we're showing off cradles. Oh shoot! There's my camera.
Ooh, careful. Yeah,
So
I don't
really-
have anything. I don't have anything quite as cool as a like alter sleeve cradle or anything like that. All I've got is this like really shiny Commander Arsenal command tower.
Ooh, I'm a huge fan of the Alder Sleeve so far, just because like it's you get such cool arts for certain cards that I'm like too afraid to get altered.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like I don't do card alters because I'm not very good with, or I should say I'm not as good with my traditional art as I am with my digital stuff.
I was actually just I did want to get into that kind of like the pros and cons of how you feel about digital versus like physical and everything like that.
So all right. So one of the things that like I love doing digital painting
I have
because I'm a
2 of the series.
little oh yeah, that's neat. Now you're really just showing
Just
off.
one upping me. Mhm.
Let me just
So,
find
yeah,
that droid cam. There we go. There's the autofocus. Mm-hmm.
I'm a little on the fastidious side, so I really like the digital because it is clean.
Mhm.
But there are certain techniques that I think work better traditionally, and there are certain techniques that work better digitally. Like one of the great things about digital is I don't need to plan as far ahead.
Mhm.
Digital is just super forgiving in terms of you can be an absolute bonehead with like the way that
Undo! Undo!
Yeah, exactly. Oh, do we have a play crafter hitting the board?
We have a play. I wasn't gonna interrupt.
Oh.
No, you're fine. But yeah, so like you can be an absolute bonehead and just undo. If you have a problem, you can go to a different save file that you've got. But one of the problems with digital painting is you have to get around the fact that things can look plasticky because there isn't really any texture in the brushes.
Mm.
So and there's no like physical paint to add a different feeling of things. So like if you look at, I'm just gonna use Breya here because I know how this artist works. Like Breya is done by Clint Clearly, who I actually watched a lot of his stuff when I was learning how to digitally paint.
Mm-hmm.
And Clint is amazing, and the way he paints has a big influence on the way I do things because he uses a black and white underpainting. There's a whole bunch of like inside baseball stuff that's not really interesting to anybody who's not actually doing it. But the big thing is you can see kind of like the hyper smoothness and everything that comes from digital painting. That is something that can happen if you aren't careful with the way you do it.
Mm.
Like there are artists who their whole process is designed around figuring out how to make digital paint look less plastic and less overly smooth, like less obviously digital.
Mm.
Okay.
And then there are people like Dan Dos Santos who paints in oil, and there are times I have to double check to remind myself that it's not digital painting.
Yeah.
So like the line gets blurred. The line gets blurred real quick.
I was gonna say, yeah, to someone with like a very untrained eye like myself, I have a hard time. Like, there's definitely certain ones, like you said, that I feel like I can almost tell. But it is definitely hard to kind of to differentiate.
Oh, yeah.
It. But it is just cool having that as an option. I feel like that's such a crazy, like you said. As someone, I don't know, I'm not an artist myself, but as someone who makes a lot of mistakes, it's nice to know that that is like you have like the ability to kind of edit things, and it's not just once it's there, it's done.
So I think we have a playcrafter trigger to resolve.
We have
sorry
a play
about that.
crafter.
Yeah.
A Platecrafter trigger.
Yes.
Everyone sacrifices a creature. Is that
And
correct?
if we
Or discard
don't,
the card.
or discard a card if we don't have a creature to sacrifice.
Or a planeswalker. We could sacrifice Nicol Bolas.
I could sacrifice a Nicol Bolas. That just doesn't
making
seem like
sh-
correct
I'm making
play.
sure
though.
you know you have the option.
Yes.
So I'm not happy about it, but I'm gonna have to discard my dramatic reversal I've been holding on to.
Ooh.
Okay.
In response, I'm gonna float a mana with the Cradle, and I have to sack my Ramanop Excavator.
Sure.
Okay. I will be animating actually my Clever Impersonator. Tap it for 1. My
Okay.
Ink Moth, because it can animate itself, which is really cool. And I will
Yep.
choose to sacrifice this.
Sure.
Okay.
Derek, I'm gonna use your energy here because you told me what you were saving up for,
Mm.
and we're on the same wavelength.
Okay.
I'm gonna unfortunately cast Living Death.
Ooh.
Huh. Interesting.
I
So
actually,
this is normally my big finish, but instead I'm gonna try to use it to clean up the board with that Scavenger Grounds.
yeah. I see. You're expecting me just to like use it in response.
Well, no. Yeah, I mean, maybe in response, maybe we'll see what happens with his board.
So Scavenger Grounds targets everything, all graveyards, correct?
Yeah, all
I think
graveyards.
I'm gonna let the swap happen first, and then exile all graveyards.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what Jason does.
I just want to get rid of the Marchesa, basically.
I actually do have some things to resolve. First off, how many creatures died? Because I had a Blood Artist triggers to resolve here.
1.
1.
So it was 1 creature.
So 2 total.
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and target myself with all of them. Not have to think about it.
So that's 3 life.
Yeah, I lose 3, gain 3, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure
I'm trying a Johnny's Gay Pride, mate. I'm trying.
So I guess what I'm gonna do first off is I'm gonna sacrifice my Blood Artist to Altar of Dementia,
Okay.
Sure.
which is power, so nothing happens. It comes back immediately because of Marchesa. And I will go ahead and
This is my equivalent of math is for blockers.
Drop a bomb and watch everybody else.
There you go. I mean, it's easy for me because I don't really have anything to do at the moment.
I'm gonna let it happen. I'm gonna sacrifice. Okay. So everything dies, correct?
Yes.
Into the swap. So I am going to get my Clever Impersonator back, and that's it at the moment. I think.
Okay.
No. Yeah, that's. Should I do that? I'm gonna sacrifice Marchesa too, actually, to Altar of Dementia, and I will mill myself for 5.
Okay.
And then I'll let the swap happen. 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't hit any creatures, so nothing to worry about. So it's gonna be Clever Impersonator and Marchesa that are coming back from my grave.
Derek, is that all right?
If anything.
I'm gonna respond. So basically, yeah, I'm gonna respond to. I'm trying to think of the right time to respond. I think after that sacrifice is now when I would go ahead and activate the scavenger.
You can't do
grounds.
it. After we can wait till Marchesa is in the yard.
Yeah, and then I'll go ahead and crack the scavenger grounds to exile all graveyards.
I'm fine with that.
Currently here. All right, so exile all graveyards,
Yes.
Yep.
and then what's it called happens, right?
Living Death.
Yeah.
Living Death. And then so Living Death is now still on the stack after the sacrifice,
Yeah.
or after your scavenger grounds.
After the scavenger grounds, yeah.
And I'm honestly okay with just wait. I can do it again here. Like with Living Death still on the stack, I can still sacrifice stuff and mill myself.
Correct.
Yeah.
Is there anything else left on the board to worry about?
I don't think so. I don't even know you had another creature out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead
Wait,
and
I thought you
sacrifice.
sacrificed the Blood Artist already.
Yeah, it came
You
back
did.
because yes, Undying.
Yeah. Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
so
now
you
has-
sacked it, it came back, and then you sacked Marchesa.
Yes.
Oh,
exactly.
okay. Oops. Yeah.
Just to give as many things +1/+1s as possible.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
I
okay.
probably should have waited.
And then
Oops.
from here, I'm going to sacrifice Blood Artist, Shriek Maw, which is currently 4 power, and Marchesa, which is also 4 power. So that's a total of 9 cards to the yard.
So the Shriek Maw is going to come back for Kyle.
Yes, that is correct. It will go back to Kyle's yard.
So you will get to use that, Kyle, which is cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Holy crap.
Woo!
That is pretty bad. I'm sure you guys saw that.
Yeah, that we dodged some bullets. A
Lands,
little bit.
lands. I got a Spark Double.
As they say, lands will make her dance.
Okay.
So Spark Double comes in and promptly... I'll make it a copy of Nicol Bolas. Because I can
Well,
do that.
Spark Double's not in yet.
That's true. That's true. Go ahead.
So Living Death.
Yes, Living Death now resolves.
Okay. I have a Shriek Maw trigger.
Okay.
The only thing on the board with it is the spark, because all your creatures are back on the field now.
Yeah, it all happened simultaneously. It's like a swap one, basically. That happens.
Okay, so let's see here. With that, everything comes back together. Correct?
Well, sudden spoiling doesn't.
Oh yeah, that's not a creature.
That's not a creature.
That is not a real card. You made that up.
Okay. That's going to copy Nicol Bolas, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so there are no targets for Shriek Maw.
That is also correct.
All right, my turn is over.
Okay.
All right.
That was solid. I feel like progress was made.
Untap.
I have 1 mana. No, I have 3 mana to work with.
Ah, that Boros signet though.
Keep draw.
I mean, you also have Nicol Bolas Godfarer that's about to ultimate, so...
Wait, it ults now, or is it next turn?
It's
Next
next
turn.
turn. Only at 11.
Yeah, it's at 11. It needs to get to 12 before it can
Okay,
do
I
that.
thought. Ooh, that scared me. I was like, did I forget about Nikki? Not that I could have done anything about it, but.
Pass the turn.
Woofy.
Yeah, I'm not happy.
Aaron, any chance you play Aether Snap in your deck?
I do not actually play that card. I'm gonna need to look that up real quick.
I'm gonna draw.
It's not a great card, but it's just a techie black card. That means it had to be you or me.
Remove all counters, small permanents, and exile. Okay, yeah, no, I do not run Aether Snap in this deck.
I didn't think so, but, I was hoping.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to 13, and Derik, I'm gonna target you. I want Splendid Reclamation, so give it to me off the top.
You got a Life's Legacy. You can sack a creature and draw cards equal to its power.
I can. Will
Yeah.
I? I will not cast that.
Oh, okay. Well, you get another try, I think, right?
I'm gonna target you again. Give me that Splendid Rec.
You got a Pier's Whim.
So I'm gonna name y'all foes.
Fitting.
Yeah, of course. So we all sack an artifact or an enchantment.
Yes.
We all sack an artifact or enchantment.
Yeah.
And I get a land, right?
And you get a land into play tapped.
Gosh
Tap.
darn it! All right, you just forced my hand, Joe. You just forced my hand, Jason.
Okay,
In
you're gonna.
response because you're gonna force me to sacrifice one of my lands because my Seat of the Synod is an artifact.
Oh, wait. I see. Well, it depends. I guess I've already picked all foes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I can go back. Do we want to go back on that?
There is no going back. You've gone too far.
All right, you can go ahead and make your decision then. What are you gonna do with it?
He's tapped too many lands.
I'm tapping 7
Oh gosh.
Cyclonic Rift.
Woo.
Uh-huh.
Because I'd like my Boros Signet back.
I see. You were gonna do that anyway. I was
gonna do that anyway, but you forced my hand.
The real question is, can I do anything with this real quick? No, I can't. That's fun. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my land first, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, because the cast will still. Does it? I'm trying to think. Because you cast it. Well, no, you cast the Cyclonic Rift in response. So yeah, we don't have to sack our artifacts and enchantments. They'll come back to hand, but it'll still resolve.
Yep.
Right. I will be the only one who loses an artifact here because Cyclonic Rift doesn't target lands, so I will have to get rid of my artifact. So I have saved your guys' stuff at the expense of one of my own toys.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and float 3 mana then, in that case, because that's kind of all I can do, I think.
So also, since I'm blowing all that stuff back to the hand, my Boros Signet's going to come to my hand, right?
That is correct, yes.
Yes. Damn, I like the effect of getting it off of his board too. You had the right screens and everything.
Nice.
Next level.
That is lucky. All right, that goes back to my hand, and I'll be getting Underground Sea, I guess, as my land.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's tapped.
I just want to point out, you got land destruction back to the Stone Age, and you're still in this.
I'm not in this anymore, I don't think.
I think that might have that Psych Rift might have been his
Yeah.
We'll see. You got 3 mana floating. You can play your Signet again.
I can play my Signet again. Using that 3 mana floating, I will play this beautiful Arcane Signet for 2. And I suppose I'm going to go ahead and tap this for 2 more. And I guess I'll play I don't know. 1, 2,
the altar.
3, 4, 7, 8, 9. No, I'm going to go ahead and play the Lightning Greaves.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
And I will move to discard. I guess since we're looking at shitty mana, I'm going to go ahead and discard a Nicol Bolas Godfarer.
Okay.
I want everybody to understand that it was me that got rid of that problem.
I see it.
We will. This will not be forgotten. I'm gonna tap 1 to go ahead and replay out my exploration. I'm gonna crack the command beacon to go ahead and bring Titania back to hand. And then I'll tap 4, 5. First land for turn, I'm gonna play I'll play a Verdant Catacombs. I'm gonna go ahead and pay a life, crack that for a forest, and then I'll use that forest to cast Titania for 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be floating. I'll be floating a green. Let me go grab the forest real quick. I think I have more forests. I better have more forests. There we go.
About to say.
I only run like 10, so there are too many times that I've played this where I've ended up failing to find way too early in a game.
I understand. So in a similar but different situation. When I was planning on using that Word of Invention, I needed to look at my deck list online to make sure I knew what I could search.
It's way more effective than the just like shuffling through, because that's what I usually end up doing, and it's just like a panic shuffling, like, oh gosh, do I even have anything to get?
I needed to declare my my X was the problem.
That's true, yeah, just to get it started.
And I thought, okay, did I put Conjurer's Closet in here, and is there a way I can get to X equals 5 so I could like blink my Goblin? At one point, that was a line that I could have done, and I was like, wait, no, Conjurer's Closet is not in this build anymore.
Bummer.
So
I'm gonna go ahead for my second land for turn. I'm gonna play a Windswept Heath. And I will also probably crack that. I want to see if I have enough mana, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's actually good. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and crack the Windswept Heath to go ahead, get an elemental, get a forest.
Why is there a Crater Hoof on your side, Jason?
We were talking this is a while ago actually.
Oh, the
we were looking at all cards, yeah, because I had one. I just couldn't find it because I was looking in the wrong deck.
Gotcha.
But this was a hand painted.
Nice. And see, and like that's one of the things. Like I love seeing people who are able to pull off good altars, because it's actually harder than some people think to.
Oh, you're mimicking everyone's style.
Exactly, and it is so hard to do well. Like I have a lot of respect for people that do card altars, because not only are you doing physical art, but you are trying to mimic the style of a whole bunch of other artists. If you're just trying to do like the extended borders and you're not doing a full-on overpaint.
Yeah.
So.
And then I am going to pass to Kyle, by the way, just to.
Yeah. Oh, all right, cool.
And then of course there are the times when you do get people that'll do like full-on overpaints, like Steve Argyle.
Yeah.
He's the one, for those of you who don't know, he's the one who painted Liliana of the Veil. So for those of you in chat, you're ready for that one. And he just, like, there was a while where I just saw him constantly doing altars for Liliana of the Veil that were just him, like, drawing over his own art over and over again in different weird ways.
All right, we're gonna pay for life again.
We're
not happy about it.
I understand.
So we'll take 2 of these cards.
Well, hold on a minute. How are you doing that? Sylvan Library's not on the board.
You're right. So this is the top card. These are all randomized. So this is my draw. I go back to 24. Sorry.
You're good.
Hey, yeah. I understand. You get into a rhythm. Right. It's not like what will be happening with Ken.
Right. Yeah,
we've that on purpose.
We've severely we've underdone the Ken trash talk so far.
We have underdone the Ken roasting. See, I'm not even from this stream, and you've got me trying to keep this going. Just putting in so much work.
We're gonna play. So we don't make the mistake again. We're gonna play Sylvan Library.
Okay. Make it nice and easy on yourself.
Better not make that mistake no more. Better
not. We're gonna pay 2 mana, and we're going to evoke the Shriekmaw targeting Titania.
I love that phrase. I'm gonna evoke the Shriekmaw. That just sounds like. It sounds.
He's gonna make him mad.
Yeah.
He's gonna throw him in the trash because that's where he goes next.
Oh, he will. Just waiting for Titania to die.
Yep.
Oh, you're killing a Titania?
Yeah.
In response, I'm gonna go ahead and strip mine your Kessig Wolfrun.
Yeah, sure. I'll tap it for mana.
Okay.
The alliance has broken.
Hey.
Yes.
I started nothing, and then.
I will play
Don't
a
stop, nothing won't be enough.
wooded cemetery. Derek and I always fight first, so
Yeah.
the fact that we're fighting later is fine. I'm going to play a Drana Last Blood Chief.
Ooh, neat.
What does she do?
So when she attacks, she's a 4/4 flyer. Defending player gets to pick a non-legendary creature in my graveyard, currently Shriekmaw, and that creature comes into play as a vampire with a both counter on it.
Non-legendary in your graveyard. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's currently Shriekmaw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
All right, untap.
I just took Xenagos out of the Xenagod out of the deck.
Paul
because
says
the deck needed it.
Season 2 of this game has started. I agree. I feel like Ash Ketchum. You know how every single time he goes to a new region, he restarts with like no Pokemon. This is me.
You've reached Johto.
Well, we blew all our graveyards, all our cards, all our land destruction to deal with your board, and we finally dealt with it. Now we're all kind of looking back around like, okay, now what?
So this actually reminds me of one of the weirder things that has been happening recently. Like, I keep seeing this stuff because it comes up on my feed. Apparently, someone in the writer's room decided this was the year Ash got good Pokemon.
What?
Really?
Like, he's got a Lucario now. He's got, like, a Dragonite and a freaking Gengar.
That's awesome.
What?
Go Ash.
It only
Yeah,
took him
he-
like 12 years
That's-
to figure out.
Somebody finally
He
decided
didn't
this
sit
kid
in the
gets good
Bayleaf for
Pokemon.
like 12 hours, or like 12 hours worth of episodes, rather.
So we're gonna just go ahead and tap 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just gonna tap out Marionette Master,
Ooh.
Okay.
and we're gonna take the Fabricate option to make 3 tokens.
Okay.
Seems solid.
Just give me some bodies. Give me some bodies on the board. Pass the turn.
Solid option. Solid option. All right. I'm going to untap, and hopefully something happens here.
Season 2 of this game. I love it.
I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to cast a Blood Artist.
Yeah.
And I will equip my Blood Artist with Lightning Greaves, and I'll pass the turn.
I love how we thought this was going to be like the really quick game.
Yeah. It always works out. You can never plan. Somehow something will always change it.
Like, this is actually something I'm working on. Is I want a deck that will either win fast or lose fast, and I keep looking at Greven as my option.
Does anyone have any mana up?
No,
I have
I
one.
have 1 mana.
Okay. I'm gonna go for it then. I drew a card.
Okay.
I'm gonna play. First, I'm gonna crack my command beacon
Mm-hmm.
to bring Titania back to hand.
Yep.
And then I'll tap the Scorched Ruins for 4. Tap these
Mhm.
2, floating a green again to play Titania, which will bring back the command beacon.
Okay.
Oh, this loop.
And then I'm gonna tap the Snow-Covered Forest, and this is where it gets interesting, to play a Sylvan Safekeeper.
Oh, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
Yes. And then for my 2 lands for turn, I will play the Vesuva, or play a Vesuva as a copy of, honestly, it doesn't matter, I guess a forest.
Mhm.
And a Havenwood Battleground that'll come in tapped.
Mhm.
I see.
So first, what I'm gonna do with the green floating, I'm gonna sack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands to start. So I'm just gonna make this a 6, this a 2. I'm gonna sack all these.
This feels like an end game.
Hopefully, we're gonna.
He probably has. Do you have a haste enabler?
I do. So that's why. So if there's no response, I think I got it. And then I'm also gonna sack. I'm gonna float 1 here, so I got 2 floating. Sack it to go ahead and put 1 here. I'm just gonna leave this mana here. I'm gonna tap the Cradle then for 1, 2, 3,
I see.
10, 11.
Hoof Paul. It's a finale of
12.
Devastation.
Yeah. For 12, I'll cast the Finale of Devastation.
Oh, there we
and
go.
That'll go get
Okay.
the Crater Hoof to deal
To end it.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, we're super
and that both of them.
hundreds and hundreds of damage. Yeah.
I
Alright,
feel
good
like
game, Derek.
we could have used that Cyclonic Rift here potentially. But,
Worth it.
The only thing holding us up is to make sure I actually have my Crater Hoof in this deck. There we go. Okay. I got towards the bottom. We do have a Crater Hoof in here, so yeah.
Or you can borrow my ultimate one if you want.
All right. GDE just made it so I have to do this. There it is.
But I am tilting Paul so bad right now. He can't keep getting away with it.
He can't keep getting away with this.
How far down until I find a land? So three
okay,
things down.
real quick, I just need to see something here. I need to see something.
I'm waiting for that.
it was forever away. It was forever away. So I had a way because so I was sitting on a potential win in my hand if I could have gotten. Let's see, where is it? If I could have gotten down to, yeah, it was super, super far away. I needed a Krark Clan Ironworks because I was sitting, or my Alphaz Altar because I was sitting on the Nim Death Mantle in my hand.
Oh.
Okay, this was really far down, Derik, but
That was really far.
But
Well,
I would have died to do it, but I would have done it.
Well, that's what I was afraid of. I was like a swan song or a pact, but I was like, no, if I don't do this now, I will.
All right. So that was fun. Breya at least did things. She didn't do what I wanted because I kept a really mediocre opener.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have. I can't keep a hand with this deck that I'm learning. I can't keep a hand with this deck that doesn't have a mana rock. It doesn't have a mana rock in it. The Dockside Extortionist was close, but not quite good enough. I need rocks in this hand so I can drop Breya on turn 3 and start doing things. Like this deck needs to make sure I need to prioritize my hands properly. So that was fun.
That was a very swingy game.
That was the good stuff.
That was one of those games where I'm just sitting here like, man, I feel like I did everything I could, but
You did.
couldn't get there. I think I could have played a little better at the end, where before the Cyclonic Rift, if I had attacked with my creatures, they'd have +1/+1s, and I could attack them before Cyc Rift to keep some stuff on the board. But
I feel like you were so close, though. I feel like you were so close.
Yeah, that was spicy, as 8-Bit in there is saying. That was a spicy game.